Chorio, Anyways, I'm inside today. I just recorded this. I'm recording this after I just recorded my last one for Primate. Anyways, you already know who it is. 'Tis I, we. Bradley Cooper's second directorial showcase, baby. It is it's the movie is called Is This Thing On 2025 or 2026, whatever. We use 2026, so 2026, whatever. Because it came out 2026 and that's when I watched it. So that's when it exists, whatever. Anyways, Bradley Cooper, I like Bradley Cooper. I like Limitless. I like, what else is Bradley Cooper in? I guess Hangover. But I don't know. I just like Bradley Cooper. I think he's like this kind of like nomadic hippie person who's also very intelligent. And I feel like he's just an interesting guy, you know? And I feel like he's just very like, he presents very intelligently and also very hippie-like. So I'm like, I can relate to both those things. Anyways, this movie is fantastic. Is This Thing On 2026? I'm gonna be reviewing it today. The cast is Will Arnett. He's basically the star. It's basically about him. And then you have Laura Dern, and Will Arnett. And it's about Will Arnett, who's this finance guy, kind of having a midlife crisis, but not. And he basically has to, he accidentally basically signs up for a comedy show just cause on a whim, and then he finds this passion that he loves, and he refines himself in the comedy, and he rekindles his relationship, or aspires to rekindle his relationship with Laura Dern, who was fantastic, by the way. Will Arnett was also fantastic. The casting in this was chef's kiss. That joint was good. Okay, and Bradley Cooper was a good director. Who cast the movie Is This Thing On? Who was the casting director for the movie Is This Thing On?
Was Eduardo Sanchez.
All right.
Also directed.
Okay, maybe casting director. Okay, it's not even giving me. Okay, wait, give me a second. I'm just gonna keep talking while I look it up, because normally I don't look it up, but now I can, so I'm looking it up. Doop 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 doop. Oh, Cheyenne Markowski. Yeah, okay. Cheyenne Markowski is an American casting film director who received recipient for casting recognized for her work in the film Joker. Oh, she's legit. Anyways, so Cheyenne Markowskowitz. Cheyenne Markowskowitz. I'm gonna say that twice. Cheyenne Markowskowitz was fantastic, and oh my, this thing ate because of her. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Bradley Cooper did a good job, and it just felt like Bradley Cooper was like intelligent, funny, but kind of just like nomadic, and just like it's not very certain in its direction, but still just fun. It was really like, you open with these like very like close-up shots of the face, and it's a very personal feeling movie that's unapologetically like emotional, and it's so good. I think Bradley Cooper does such a good job. Laura Dern does such a good job. Will Arnett does such a good job. Will Arnett was a perfect cast, so I gotta give it to my lady Cheyenne Markowskowitz. Because she was like my stand-up for this is a casting director, you know, because like it's so like everybody in the movie was like supposed to be there, and it was enjoyable. And sorry, I'm trying to lower my voice for the audio thing I'm watching, but it mattered, and it felt like it mattered, and it was fun, and it was enjoyable, and it was kind of gritty, but not, it was like emotionally gritty, where it's like really like, you really felt like you're a part of there, like that parasocial thing, like you felt like a part of the movie because the camera placement and the camera direction was just so masterful and so well done. And this movie just has so much heart in it, from bell to bell, from cover to cover, from the beginning to the end of the movie. This movie had heart. It made you feel. It was super emotional without being like over the top or making you feel like, you know, like you have to do something immediately, which is good for all those occasions when that's required, that's good. But for this movie, it was just trying to make you like think, you know, think with your heart, you know? And it's just like, oh man, it's so good. Like Will Arnett, Will Arnett and Laura Dern, like every time they had a screen, it was good. I think there's like 2 child actors who played the kids. Sorry, it's fruit fly. There's a 2 actors who play the kids. They were great. The grandmother, great. Like the comedy, the people in the comedy show were great. Like, you know, and I liked how it was a very like, it was a story, but it felt like a much more like a slice of life film, whereas like it didn't do everything under the sun and try to do all of this other stuff. Basically, I'm messing with the light now. How much light do I need? Anyways, but it didn't try to do too much, basically. It didn't try to like, oh, we're gonna do this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing and this. No, it was like, it's very much like, it's not necessarily a slice of life movie, but it is kind of a day in the life, you know, of him. But it's more like a week in the life movie where he's just kind of like midlife crisis-ish. He figures things out, and then he tries to like navigate he's basically putting his life back together and finding his identity, and it's just beautifully told. Like there's nothing else to say. The way they did it, the way they executed it, everyone a part of it was fantastic. It was just really, really good. And I went to it because I saw like a clip of it or parts of the trailer, and I'm like, wow, it's powerful. And I went to watch it, and it was powerful, you know? And it's just a very intimate, a very, you know, think with your heart type movie where it just steals you away. And like, you oh my God. We're getting movies out in the theaters right now, and I'm so happy because it's like, I don't know. I feel like the last 2 years has been like garbage, and sometimes you'll get something good, but it's like, you get Primate, then you get, this thing on Will Arnett, and then you just got Avatar, you just got or even She Rides Shotgun was really good. I don't know. I feel like there's just been a really good like string of movies where I'm like, all right, finally, like, let me see here. I'm doing movies I reviewed. I think Marty Supreme was good. Housemaids was better. Avatar Fire and Ash was a spectacle you gotta watch. Christie, One Battle After Another. The Long Walk was good. I really liked Honey Don't. I don't care what people say. You know, it was like kind of like very chic. Relay was good. Americana was good. East of Wall was fantastic. Weapons was strong. She Rides Shotgun was good. Fantastic Four, whatever. What else here? Superman, Bride Hard. I'm just, this is biased. This is super biased because I'm talking about all the movies I just reviewed, but I reviewed them because they were good, and I watch movies, and I like movies, and I feel like they were just well-rounded, not try-hard movies. Like even Avatar, this is why James Cameron is such a GOAT, is like it doesn't make you feel like it's trying to do everything. Like you watch a Christopher Nolan movie, he's trying to do everything, and he does it well, you know? But like not everyone is Chris Nolan. Like it's few and far between that you're Chris Nolan. And it's like everyone tries to, again, to like build a Taj Mahal or 3/4 of a Taj Mahal. They're trying to build these big fancy schmancy palace worth like millions and millions of dollars. We're like, nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. There's occasion for it. If you're Chris Nolan or if you're I don't know, any good director like for that like actually can pull it off, you know? But a lot of directors aren't like that, you know, and not everyone gets a showcase to do all these things. And if it's like everyone has their own niche, everyone has their own specialty. I don't want to talk to the same blah blah person every day with the same blah blah story. you know? And like this story is a unique, special story that doesn't break the like minds of, it's not Inception. It's just a movie about somebody's life, and it's done excellently. It's done so well, you know, and it's just, there's such an understanding and a quality that this movie has, that, and it makes you think with your heart. That's what this movie does. Is This Thing On 2026 was fantastic, and I really, really enjoyed this movie because I just feel like it was so grounded and it was so good, you know, and like it deserves to be like, you know, this is one of the best movies of the year. This is one of my best movies of the year. I don't know when She Rides Shotgun came out, because that one was also really good, but this one was better. One of the best movies I've seen all year, for without a doubt. I guess the year just started, so it's kind of different. Or because I was thinking of 2025. No, this is by far the best movie I saw all year. I don't know when I watched Avatar. Basically, I think Avatar came. What year did Avatar Fire and Ash release? 2025. Okay, Avatar Fire and Ash is gonna win all the awards last year. But this year for 2026, Is This Thing On is gonna be that's my best movie of the year, and it's gonna win the Oscars. I don't care what movie comes after this. Wait, actually, I'm not gonna say that, but this movie is the best movie of the year, but by far. For the rest of the year, I don't think even whatever Odyssey, when the Odyssey comes out, and I'm gonna freak out and gush over the Odyssey, it's gonna be fantastic. It's not gonna be better than Bradley Cooper's Is This Thing On with Will Arnett and Laura Dern. It's not. This movie is so fantastic. It is so good. There's not really much. It's so grounded. It's so authentic. It feels real. It feels like you could have been put in the movie. And the cinematography is so top notch, and everything matters. And like, you know, Bradley Cooper, who's very like particular about his stuff, is like, I care about this. The attention to detail in this movie, like, you know, is out of this world, basically. Who is the cinematographer for the movie Is This Thing On 2025? All right, I'm gonna look up the cinematographer because I gotta do that. This is my elevator music. Widely announced. Okay, who's the cinematographer for the movie? Is this thing? Okay. Robbie Ryan. There you go. Cinematographer. Robbie Ryan. But the standout is the casting director, who's also casting for director for Joker, which is like insane. Cheyenne Markowskowitz. Remember the name. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thank you. Again, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. That's Tia Claire Toomey, the GOAT. And then that's just a poster of just gay colors and queer colors, the queer flag colors, and then Lady Liberty. I'm not queer, but I think they're powerful. And, you know, anyways, that's just it. That's the background. And this is a drape. Love people, care about people, just be generous. And like, I don't know, it's like, it doesn't take that much to like care about people, and don't try and be a perfectionist and build like grandiose mansions. Just be a decent human being, you know, and then the world will be a better place, but also just like, we'll also get better movies. Anyways, thank you for watching. I guess like, subscribe, and all that jazz. But just value the time that you're alive, you know? Anyways, bye-bye.